Hey guys, Super Fly Guy here, and today I want to make a quick video about Urgot. So recently, Riot Mortdog, the lead developer on TFT, and he's really active in the community, so really grateful for that. He released this Reddit post talking about Urgot and how some changes are coming, and some of the things that they want to do with this champion, what we should expect from him. So let's start off reading this. Hello folks, I wanted to take some time to talk about Urgot, some of the feedback, where we've seen him, and what changes we're going to make. First, let's discuss, alright, let's not read this. Let's just get to the points that actually matter. So basically, from when I read it, Urgot's a 5-cost champion that's important. He wants them to do stuff, and the TFT team thinks that the fact that he can one-shot stuff is okay. That's perfectly fine, which is, an opinion that you can have. I actually think Urgot's not broken either, so just a couple of comps that he's really, really good in. But the way he feels is kind of trash, right? Because usually you play Urgot and his synergies don't really matter to the champion. So playing around those synergies aren't that good. And also the champion isn't that good enough to just run by itself. So he's not seeing as much play as possible. So what they decide to do is make a spell target the furthest champion and on the board. And it also collides with the first enemy it hits. So it's basically the exact same way that a Caitlyn ult works, and it's the exact same way that the ultimate works in game as far as how it interacts with enemies once the ultimate goes out. And they also nerfed his attack range, so now he's basically like Cassiopeia, where if he targets something, then it just gets fucking one shot by whatever, because he's just too close up to everything. It'll be pretty cool to see if they could add well, let's finish this and I'll give my other thoughts, I guess. So they're lowering his attack range, but they're changing how his ultimate works in general. Yeah, oh, and also Guardian's Angel prevents it from dying now. So if Urgot pulls a champion in and it has a GA on it, it doesn't die to Urgot ultimate anymore. Even though they said originally that was a hard counter, that's exactly what how it's intended to work. But I guess after taking some time to think about it, maybe we shouldn't make an item completely useless because of the champion. And some slight mana adjustments, and that's about it. So my initial thoughts on this is good, right? Urgot, I mean, it doesn't really change that much. It really just changes how his ultimate works. But as far as synergies and how useful the unit is, he's still, I'd say he's a bit more viable. Because it's more positioning, right? Say you have the fucking Jhin sitting in a corner somewhere and nobody can get to it. Now Urgot, he casts, and if you position him properly, he's going to get that Jhin. And if the enemy positions properly against the Urgot, you'll be getting through the front line. You could get there eventually, right? But it's a lot more predictable about how the unit is going to work. So that's always good. You should being able to understand exactly what the Urgot's going to pull when and how to play around it is just good for the game in general, in my opinion. But it'd be pretty cool if they can if they made it to where his ultimate fears the maybe two or three hexes around him. So maybe 1 or 2 hexes. Because that's how it works in game, right? In actual League of Legends. If he casts his ultimate and he kills something, he fears everything around him. That'd be so nice, because then it's not so much of a Urgot carry, or Urgot needs to pull in that one unit that's all the way in the back, so position him properly, and it's more a utility type thing. You frontline Urgot with maybe 1 or 2 tank items, and he gets that first cast off, and then he fears the entire front line and buys you more time. So that would be pretty nice, and I think he fit that would make the Vanguard Mystic build a little bit better, because that's been falling off recently. That comp has been falling off recently, just because Jinx is so broken right now. So you could put him in there with Cassiopeia, and he actually has a purpose now. He stalls for a little bit longer. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think about this. Do you like the changes that are coming soon? Do you not like it? Do you like Urgot in general? Do you think there should be a champion that just straight up one-shots units? I'm overall pretty excited for this change, but let me know what you guys think. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later.